If you consider yourself to be a creative person, whether that be making videos, producing beats, making some art, drawing or painting, you need to slow down. And yes, I am talking to you. You need to slow down in the sense of consuming different things on the internet. And I've been guilty of this, and that is the reason why I'm talking about it on this channel. When you are out and about or you are on your phone, you step on a lot of information that goes through your mind, and it doesn't just go in your mind, it stays there and it keeps repeating itself in your mind. And that's how your beliefs are made. And I'm not here to talk about beliefs, I'm here to talk about the overload that you face when you are a creative individual. In my experience, when I'm making videos, it was very easy at the start to make videos, and it still is, but sometimes I just take my time making videos because I want to make something valuable. But what happens is, when you have an idea to make a video about something, there's a lot of thoughts that goes into your mind. Or when you do something, there's a lot of things that go in your mind before actually doing that thing. So for example, let's say I wanted to make this video, but there's going to be things in my mind that tell me you shouldn't make this because this person's making these videos and these videos are getting more views, or you should make this because this person's getting more subscribers, so you need to do this. And it's all about your perspective and how fried your brain is from the content that you're consuming. And honestly, I feel like the content that you do consume has a large impact on the way you create. You need to remember that part of the game for these big corporations is to harness your attention in order for you to keep watching what they are pushing you to watch. So what happens when you overload your brain so much? If you are a creative person, what happens when you overload so much of your brain power capacity, your ability to remember things, your ability to create? Essentially, you invest that into what's been fed to you. And what's been fed to you is these shorts or these reels or these TikToks, which honestly, they hijack your mind and they hijack your attention. They hijack your ability to be creative, your ability to do things. And this is where I introduced the concept of slow maxing. I know this sounds kind of like a brain rot term, but slow maxing essentially is taking things slowly. And by taking things slowly is by using your full attention, your full focus, and giving that to tasks which actually matter in your life. What you're trained to do right now, what's been happening with this short form content or anything that pushes you to use minimal focus, whether that be you wake up, you check your phone, and in this world where you post something and you want that instant validation, you want those people to like you, you want those followers, you want those people to comment on your post, but it's been all conditioned to get those brain chemicals in your mind running. We're going to step away from those distractions and we're going to step into the arena of slow maxing. This is where you take time with whatever you are doing, and by taking time, you give it your full attention and give it the time to bloom into something wonderful. And this can be used when you're making videos like me. You can actually, like, instead of having your phone in one hand and you're researching the video or you're scripting the video or whatever you're doing, put the phone away for a second and get like a blank piece of, like maybe a document, piece of paper, and just write about what the video is going to be. And just spend your time researching and spend your time actually putting up something valuable. If you make beats or if you make music, I'm not the expert, but spend your time actually having these breaks in your time where you're not doing anything, you're just thinking. If you are a writer, for example, start spending time outside, start spending time writing, and spending a lot of the chunk of your day actually dedicating yourself to the task which is going to give you the most amounts of benefit. Spend your time researching about things you like. I know there's a lot of people that have multiple passions, but because of certain societal influences, we've been told to do one thing, focus on that, and ignore other things that you're focused on. But instead, I would welcome you to explore all the depths of your interests. And I honestly say this because when you fully chase the things that your soul wants you to chase, and maybe that be researching about different topics that you're interested in, or just making something beneficial in the world, you actually feel this internal fulfillment which you've never seen before. and it's actually a wonderful feeling. But at the same time, you give out to the world and you share your interest, you share your value to the world. Start taking more time throughout the day, whether that be you're making your meal, you're doing certain things, and you're not constantly bombarded by your phone, you're not constantly bombarded by your devices. Take your time while focusing on tasks. Make your tasks long and test your ability to actually do something with that time. And if you go back to those old habits, just quickly remind yourself what you want to do. And you need to keep, in order to build a habit on this, you need to keep on slow maxing. And I know it's kind of a brain rot term, but that's the best way I can describe it. Start taking more time when you're with a person. Have some long conversations about the things that you like, or just some stupid shit like, do you think aliens exist or something? Like, that's just, I like to ask those questions to other people, so I'm just giving you my example. Spend more time thinking and being, and actually thinking about different things you can involve in your creativity. And mark my words, that's going to change the way you think, and that's going to change the way you view certain things happening in your life. So with that being said, I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.